Hey guys, it's Janice from Ozark Family Homestead, and I'm here with Rebekah. She's down here with me. You got to come over here so they can see you. Look, this way. Nope, look where Mama's hand is. Look, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. There she is. Look up at the camera. They see you now. Say hi, guys. So Friday's video. It's a little bit different. I'm not starting off at the kitchen table with a whole bunch of groceries piled up, and that is because I didn't go grocery shopping this week. I just said nope, not feeling it. So I did look over the sale ads. There are a few things in there. I was going to take the camera inside and just look over those ads, with y'all. Let me spin around. I've got Abigail back there. She's getting water. You gonna spray us? So there's some farm chores going on here outside. But I'm gonna show you the sale ads online. And just so you can go grab the good deals if you want to. I chose not to. We are still very, very busy with preserving food. So I am preserving eggs, preserving summer squash. I don't know if you can see, but back behind here is a line of persimmon trees loaded with persimmons. I have 2 more trees over here in the turkey pen full of persimmons. One over here behind the barn, another one back behind the main garden. We have persimmons coming in like crazy, and in 15 years of living here, we have never put up persimmons for the winter. Ever. Never had enough. I don't know if the trees are just getting to a size to where they are producing abundantly, or if this, I don't know. I don't know why this year is different, but we are preserving persimmons as well. Maypops are ripening. Trying to keep up with what she's doing at the same time in film. I'm multitasking here, guys. So today's video is going to be different. I've been thinking here lately. Again, you guys know with the election coming up, with winter coming up, the world is just a loony bin right now. There's been a lot on my mind, and I am looking at our stockpile and just trying to rationally go through to see what can I improve upon. And so I kind of wanted to talk about that today. I am going to go over the ads with you, but I wanted to do that as well and just kind of have a, let's do a little chit chat on the state of the world and the state of our pantries and food preservation. So that's kind of the plan for today's video, and we'll see how it goes. So here we go. Look at that silly girl. Are you a goofball? Yes, you are. You're a goofball. We'll go ahead. I'm not sure if you guys could see the persimmons, but this tree here, and then there's this whole lineup of trees that just goes in a straight row of persimmons there too. So let me try to zoom in, and you can see it's just loaded. Loaded with persimmons there. Now, should I close that up? We've got some goaty goats and some ducky ducks over here. And I bet you all are enjoying those persimmons too when they fall to the ground, aren't you? Is that good stuff? And those ducks. All right. You can't reach them? I can't reach the persimmons.
I want to eat it.
You want to eat it?
I can eat
They will fall to the ground. Oh, looky there. Abigail to the rescue. I feel like I got a bug climbing up my leg, guys. Sorry.
I can actually climb it.
You can climb it? You're not a monkey. Now, if they're not falling off, they may not be ready to eat. Don't pick powdery ones.
I know.
Here, let's head up. I want to show them the other tree behind the main garden. Before we go that way, these are some maypops here that are, they're not ripe yet either, but they will be ripening. So the deer love to come and eat these, but They're kind of like persimmons. They're not ready to eat until they look like they're not fit to eat, and then they're perfect to eat, if that makes any sense. Okay, this tree, it's easier to see the persimmons because the leaves are off the tree. So, it is just loaded. Oh, maybe I think I hear a vehicle. I think our plumber friend is here. Ah, and look at the little birdies. Yeah, I bet you're liking those persimmons too, aren't you? Oh, there they come.
Can you give me one?
Can you get me one? All right, let's go check in with who's here. On my way back into the house, I'll show you guys those sale ads here in a minute. I stopped off here at the garden just to show you, even though I'm not grocery shopping this week, we still have food coming in from the garden. You know, it's late fall, things are dying. The sunflower patch is not beautiful like it was the last time I showed you guys, but we have lots of sweet potatoes here in the ground waiting on us. We have lots of squash back behind me here, both zucchini and yellow squash, and the yellow squash is really going crazy. So I am preserving yellow squash here lately. And we're still getting tomatoes and peppers. We need to do a big run of pesto and do this year's batch of freezing pesto for the year with our basil, which is back there in that strip. I see you, baby. So we still have food here, and we have meat growing out there in the paddocks. So just because I didn't hit the grocery store doesn't mean we don't have groceries here at the house. Okay, so very briefly here, I did want to touch on, things going on in the world, current events, stuff like that. We don't delve into politics and stuff here on this channel, and I don't want anybody to do anything out of fear, but I think it's a pretty fair statement to say that just lots of things are going on in the world. Things that could be concerning, things that might make you feel vulnerable, and I don't want anybody to do anything out of fear, but I do like to use moments like these. Moments where you go, that makes me uncomfortable. What can I do about that? And use that as just a little kick. Same way wintertime is that little kick for me too, to let's top off our firewood. Let's make sure we have all the ingredients on hand that we need in case we were to have a power outage through the wintertime. Just that little motivation to what can I do better? And I look around on our stockpiles in my pantries and see, what do I need to organize? What do I need to get rid of so that I can free up space for useful things? Looking through, I don't use this stuff anymore. And I'm not even just talking about food. I'm talking about, just stuff that's in your house. Things to declutter because you don't use them. And then you have space freed up to put things that are usable, practical needs in your home. So that's kind of the place where I am at right now, to where I am looking around to see several things. Am I using my spaces wisely? Am I stockpiled with goods that my family can use? Am I being wise about how we're using our space and spending our money? Are we letting things go out of date because we're just not using them? I'm reevaluating things, and the things that are going on in the world is what has kicked me, what has motivated me to do that. So please don't be afraid. Please don't be fearful, but use this as a productive thing instead of an unnerving, scary thing. So, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, since I don't have the paper sale ads to show you guys, I only get those when I actually go inside the store. So you're kind of going to see what I do whenever I'm doing the immediate price comparison. And this is what happens when a little girl comes and grabs your arm whenever you're filming. Right? Yeah, yeah, that's what happens. She's going to rub my arm over here. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you the 10-box Aldi and Kroger sale ads that are online, and we'll just go through the few things that are good deals this week. That way, in case you do want to go in and grab them, you have that option. Okay, I'm gonna put on my glasses here so I can see. And I have a stack right here. These are my little papers where I write out the sales each week. So I am doing some comparisons with that. As far as 10 bucks this week, the Red Delicious apples down here, that is a decent price because that is a 5-pound bag. So we don't really care for Red Delicious too much, but as far as that price per pound, that's a good price. This is at 10 bucks, in case I didn't mention that. The red potatoes here are a decent deal right up there at the top. 5-pound bag for $2.68. The small avocados for 58 cents. That's a decent deal. The drumsticks for $1 a pound. It's an okay deal. I guess nowadays it's a decent price, but normal prices have gone up. So just like this 80% ground beef right down here at $3.50 a pound. Nowadays, that is a decent price, but if you look at some of my older videos, just a few months ago, you could get the 80% ground beef at $2.98 per pound. So prices are going up. But that's all I've really seen here at 10 bucks. And I guess I could have made this bigger for you guys. Maybe that'd be better to see, but just a few things there that you could go ahead and stock up on if you're wanting to do that. And now I am at Aldi's ad. I have clicked over to a new tab. They do have their Honeycrisp apples on sale this week. This is a 2-pound bag for $2.49. Not an awful deal for Honeycrisp, but I have gotten it cheaper per pound, so I had decided to bypass that. The little mandarin oranges, a 3-pound bag for $2.99. That's a decent sale price. The grapes, $1.29 per pound. That's a decent sale price. I can occasionally get it for 99 cents a pound, but $1.29 is the normal sale price nowadays on grapes, so you may want to take advantage of that. Gonna scroll on up there, and I mean, these prices, they're not bad prices nowadays, but they're not phenomenal, you know. I didn't run to town to get these things, so... The lamb steaks, lamb at $7.99 a pound. For lamb, that is a decent price. And then all the German foods down here on sale. Right now I'm thinking of Miss Claudia and the German foods. Miss Krista sent us some too. But that's what I'm seeing on the Aldi ad. And then I'm going to click over another tab to Kroger here. And let's see. The weekend freebie, the peanut butter, clip that digital coupon, go shopping on Saturday or Sunday, and if you spend $35 or more in your transaction, you get the peanut butter. You see they've got mandarins on sale, but Aldi is beating them out, so skip the mandarins there at Kroger. And then I'm just going to scroll down here quickly and see... Okay, so the 73% ground beef, Kroger has it on sale for $2.99. I'm going to go back and look at my little papers here that I use, and I can see 10 bucks had their 73% on sale, but with the upcharge, it came to $3.17 per pound when 10 bucks had theirs on sale. So this is a decent price here at Kroger for the 73% at $2.99 per pound. This will be a digital coupon. You have to clip it, which means there's a limit of 5 for that product right there. Let me see if I can keep on scrolling. The double the fuel points, clip that digital coupon right there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go shopping and get double the fuel points. And see, I'm just not really seeing anything that my family uses as ingredients jumping out at me this week, which is kind of a relief to go ahead and skip a week. This may be the second time, I think, that I have actually skipped going grocery shopping. It's like this cheese deal right here, 3 for $6. These are the little 8-ounce bars, and those sell for, they're less than $2 a bar, at Aldi regular price. So this is not a good deal. You do need to know your prices. Just because it's in the sale ad does not mean it's a good deal. So, I don't know, guys. Just not too exciting. That's why I stayed home. I didn't invest any time or gas to go and get those things. That was it in the Kroger ad. So, go ahead and get that ground beef if you can. Check for those. Sorry guys, the battery died. I'm not even sure where it died at, what I was saying on there. Basically, if you just wanted to go get that 73% ground beef at Kroger, if that's a product you could use, do that. What I was going to say is make sure you do check the clearance section. Check the aisle there in your Kroger for any clearance merchandise. Check for reduced stickers. They're in the produce department. If yours has a tub of produce, a lot of times ours has marked down bananas, the marked down salads, marked down meat. Just be checking and see if you can just find any good deals. And if you do, and you have it in the budget, stock up on those items and either use them up in your daily meals or figure out how to preserve them, of course, depending on what the product is, because that's what I would do if I was going into town, and that's how I save money for our family and keep our grocery budget low. So as far as what we've been doing this week, I'd mentioned earlier that we're preserving food. This is still a very busy season, even though the garden is dying down. I mean, we've got, if you can see, okay, we have yellow squash like crazy. And I have one batch in the freezer already, and I'm going to put these in there as well. We are going to preserve these. Sarah has...
Stuff trying to boil over.
Trying to boil over. She's working on watermelon rind pickles today. This is your last batch that you plan on doing for the season. Because we really don't have, do we have any more watermelons coming in from the garden?
One about this big, and I don't know if we'll make it until
before frost. So she has harvested really what is usable of our watermelons, where we know they haven't been sprayed with anything. We trust that ours are not contaminated with anything, and that's what she uses for our watermelon rind pickles. So she's doing that, and actually she has been filming a video. Some of you have asked for more Sarah videos, and she has been filming it, so hopefully maybe sometime next week we can have a Sarah making watermelon rind pickle video. Let me see, I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you what's on the kitchen counter. So I'd already talked about the persimmons. These are some that have just been brought in earlier today. So they will be squished and the seeds removed, and then the puree will be we're putting it in the freezer in 3-cup increments in freezer bags, and we'll use them for desserts and things like that through the winter. So those are the persimmons. Well, I guess let me get a closer look in case some of you saw them on the tree, and these are obviously uglier. This is when they taste good, when they're ugly. So those will be processed. Butter, we're getting very little butter that we're able to make from Daisy, our cow, and so I'm reliant on the store at this point. But this is the butter mold that just got emptied out and cleaned up today. All the pretty tomatoes, these are still coming in from the garden, and we have a nice big variety of slicing and cherry tomatoes. The peppers, a lot of these are the lilac bell peppers. And then of course some green ones, which you all are probably familiar with the green ones. Over here are some snacking peppers and some okra and a tiny bit of green beans. The green beans were just sorry this year. And yeah, just sweet, different kinds of sweet snacking peppers there. The watermelon is from the store, so that was not ours. I do have a tiny little cantaloupe back there. Do we have any more cantaloupes coming in, Sarah?
There's a few, but they're still very green.
Oh yeah, we've got the bigger one over here. This one came in from the garden too. So we are getting cantaloupes, and then jalapenos. I really need to do a better job of preserving the jalapenos. We have so many. You guys will be happy to know we did do the jalapeno poppers. We have made those once. The red ones are great. We love the red ones because they're a little bit on the sweeter side. The green jalapenos are spicy. And we are not spicy people. So it was a tasty but somewhat painful experience with the jalapenos. Isn't that right, Sarah?
I ate mostly red ones.
Yes, yes, the green ones were.
They used to be green.
Yeah.
They used to be green.
And they turned red. So
They taste better.
So we will be preserving jalapenos. That is still on the agenda. And I'm preserving eggs as well. I don't know if I mentioned that yet or not, but that's what I've been doing lately. Well guys, that is it for today's video. I'm hoping to be back next Friday with another weekly sale ad video where I actually do stock ups, and I still have intention of going to Dollar Tree. I'm not going to make a special trip to go into Dollar Tree to get the things that I need. That just gets done whenever I'm hitting 10 bucks Aldi and Kroger. I throw Dollar Tree in there as well. So currently my plan is next Friday to have another one of those. There should be a video on Monday of a fun family thing that we did recently. And so I'm hoping to have that out for you guys on Monday. And then Sarah's watermelon rind pickles may be up for one of next week's little bonus videos for next week. So we will just see what we end up getting put out for you guys. It is raining. We do need the rain. I am grateful for the rain. It just means, you know, we're not getting stuff done outside. Now, I don't know if you can see the trees behind me are starting to turn colors. It's starting to look like fall. We've got the wood shed back here. This is where our firewood gets stored for the winter. It is, we have a nice supply of that. We have more in the barn, and that is because of when the tornado came through in May and we had trees come down. We have a nice supply of firewood. So we are gearing up for winter here. Fall things are just shutting down. I look around at things that need to be cleaned up. And we're in a period of transition here. The summer kitchen is just about finished, and it'll be nice to transition out of that project and into using the space as well. It's a season of transition here, guys, and I'm enjoying it. So I apologize for not having the regular video out this week, but I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do the thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, double check that. And then if you could share our family's videos with others, tell them about Ozark Family Homestead. Our channel is growing, and I am grateful to you guys for that. Thank you for sharing our family's channel with others. Really do appreciate it. So I will see you on the next video. Plan to have one out for you guys on Monday. So we'll see you then. Bye guys.
Thanks for watching